welcome to another of these director updates. This is, I'd say, less an update, more of a show and tell. And so, one of the things that's kind of fun about directors, I get to know a weird variety of a lot of things. And here in AMSOIL Arena, there are definitely some tips and tricks. So, today is a tips and tricks of AMSOIL Arena, or just cool things to look for. So, first off, my biggest tip of all of the tips and tricks is the bathrooms. Oddly enough, everyone who enters AMSOIL really enters the other side, but the bathrooms on the other side have only 10 stalls. The bathrooms on this side have 35. So if you're at a concert, if you're at a hockey game, and you need to use the bathroom, this is where you should go. Go to the other side because there are literally 3 times more bathrooms. And I've been at so many concerts now where there are just insane lines waiting for the bathrooms on the other side, and they're completely empty over here. So, huge tip, save yourself some time. Don't stand in line. Come over here. You may have noticed, but you may not have. All of the stands are named after, different locations, but they're actually angled at the areas that they're at. So, Wisconsin Point is this direction. The Park Point stand is actually angled towards Park Point. The more you know. Other pro tip, look for the featured food items at the concessions. One of my favorite features is always the featured pizza editions. So, like, we've had breakfast pizza, we've had buffalo chicken pizza. It is usually phenomenal stuff, and people miss it. Check it out. This is not a tip, but I just think it should get more recognized. Yes, you probably know of AMSOIL, the oil company, but you probably don't know of the founder, Al Amatuzio. This wall here is actually dedicated to his legacy, and this really has a great story. If you haven't looked at it yet, Google it. It's an awesome story of a Duluthian doing really amazing things. Okay, one of the other things that gets kind of lost here is that there is a crazy good view. One of our best views of the city is this wall of windows right here. So if you're here for a daytime activity, come grab a chair, take a look, enjoy the city view. It is actually one of the better ones, of my opinion, of the city skyline we have in Duluth. So, and it's cool at night too. Okay. Also, probably hidden and not really seen. They're not really meant to be hidden. We have a lot of graphics for you. But if you need power for your phone while you're here, or whatever that device is, Minnesota Power was kind enough to hook up these charging stations around the building. So please don't forget, we all lose power sometimes. This whole hallway, some refer to as the Legacy Hallway or the Hall of Fame Hallway. UMD hockey is this amazing storied thing here in Duluth, but also of Northeast Minnesota. And so behind me here is actually a list of the players who are Bulldogs who have played in the NHL and the years that they played. So, I mean, clearly this is not your average college hockey program, and this hallway really showcases that. I mean, if you look down, you'll see there's 6 Hobie Baker Award winners as well, which is the best award in hockey. Okay, secret tip, if you have young kids and you need to keep them occupied, bring them into here, the ice cube, and tell them to find all the little arrowheads. They are hidden all throughout this floor, and they're not easy to find. Now, last thing I'm going to show you. So, every big show we've had that's played in AMSOIL, I think since 2021, we now have the band actually sign a paddle. It's kind of a way to reflect northern Minnesota. Some people have hockey sticks. We don't want to copy the Excel Center, so we have paddles. But it's just kind of cool to see how many shows we've had since 2022. I was wrong. And we have more of these to come. We've actually had to start now a second wall. And in a few weeks here, we're going to need to add 2 more because we got Method Man Redman coming, and then we got Nate Bargatze right afterwards with 8,000 people coming. So this is going to be a new awesome addition. Enjoy the legacy of the deck.